everyone. This is Sunday in January, and I've decided that I really do need to do the 2025 reading for each sign so that we get a compact, small reading for each astrological sign. Having been doing lots of readings yesterday out in public, I'm realizing how much people are trying to, it's almost like painting a crumbling wall, painting a wall that has 6 layers of wallpaper on it and trying to paint on the top a spiritual picture. And that's what I was experiencing because people are not understanding, standing under the trauma that they have had in their lives and that still needs to be healed. This is a fact, and we cannot plaster over the top of us. So let's get going. Let's see. I've got lots of different packs of cards here today. I don't know what the universe is going to require of me here. We have our light beings that emerged from the clay this year. Let's see. I'm going to try and get the light on this table, and I think we're good. Okay, shall I start? Yes, let's start. The first air sign, this is for 2025, when Pluto is in Aquarius at the beginning of that journey. Right now, we also have Sun in Aquarius, so this is a very auspicious time, and we have the 7 planetary lineup above us in our skies. So let's do 3 shuffles here. These are well shuffled cards. Let's do 3 more for Libra. Responsibility. Powerful card for Librans here. This is taking responsibility for all your life changes. This is the big thing I'm getting for Librans. For all your life changes. Not just small ones. These are jumping into the abyss. This is jumping off the hillside, mountainside without a parachute. This is not knowing where you're going, but having the faith in your journey here. It's a big responsibility for Librans, but Libran do sit at that balance point within the zodiac. And so they birthed here, incarnated on the planet, knowing this huge responsibility. And this is what we're talking about here. It's the responsibility of the overall collective journey and your part in it. To hold the balance, to go forward even when you don't know what to expect. This is huge, but within the Libran psyche, we've always known this. I'm a Libra sun sign myself. And this has been with me for at least the last, I would say, 44 years. So, jump without the parachute, Librans. That's what I'm going to say to you, because that's the words that are coming through so strong here. Come to the edge, they said. Come to the edge. What's the next bit of that saying? Come to the edge, they said. They came, they jumped, they knew. Isn't it? Maybe somebody can put that in the comments. I need to look that one up, but it was something I always used to remember. I'm not remembering it now, so that's an interesting point. But the jumping without a parachute is what we all need to do here as the Libran sun signs. Maybe also for the moon signs, but I'm dealing primarily here with the sun signs. That's what I've been directed here. Let's see with the air signs here. Let's do Gemini. I think I'm going to go again with the oracle here. We're going to shuffle 3 times. This is the goddess oracle. Grief. I think that we've had this before recently for Geminis. I know we have for one of the sun signs in the full moon readings, but this is grief, Gemini. And I think this is grief on your journey where you haven't yet participated directly enough on your own life's purpose. This is what I'm being given as we're looking at this card now. And what you need to do is just journal that out. Get that out of your system. Because if you stay in grief and have this feeling that you haven't done enough yet, you're actually in regret as well as grief. So that holds your path back completely. So what you really need to do is get it out of your system, the thoughts of that, and start moving swiftly forward, because you are on time. All of us are on time when we start to put our feet firmly, directly on our path, having healed our shadow selves. See, the healing of the shadow comes first. So any regret you have, if that's still connected to stuff that you need to heal, then get on your own case. Don't keep trying to play a part for others when you can't, because you've not healed your own shadow self yet. So looking back first and then moving swiftly forward. Those are the words for our Gemini sun signs for 2025. This is guidance that you can come back to. I'm going to put it onto the channel and it can be watched whenever you realize that you've slowed up your path, to make sure that you're going with the words that the universe is giving us here. Aquarius. For Aquarius, I'm going to go with Starseed Oracle here. That's my direction. 1, 2, sticky cards here. So Aquarians, I think, are a bit stuck on their journey. Let's have a look here. I need to look at these fainter words on this one. This is saying you are not alone. I'm just looking at the even smaller words here. Right, this is about feeling isolated, Aquarians. And maybe this is because there is a big responsibility on your shoulders, as you've realized, with knowing that we are in the Aquarian age. I mean, even those words to Aquarians can be quite shocking if they take that personally and start thinking about their own paths and whether they're actually aligning or not at this moment. So here, don't carry on feeling isolated. Join with others. Join in community. I'm just seeing what the last couple of words here are on here. Yeah, keeping up physical connection. And certainly this is about people who really are just online the majority of their lives, because there are still people who are doing that, shut away in their bedrooms. This is about physical connection, getting out into the community and speaking your truth to a wider public. And those are the words that I've just been given for Aquarians for 2025. Speaking your truth to a wider public. And this is why you've got this card of you are not alone and getting out of isolation. Okay, where are we going for the first fire signs I'm being guided to here? So we're going to go to Aries. I'm going to go again back to Goddess Oracle here. 2 shuffles for Aries. Our firewalkers. That's what I'm getting right off here for Aries. The challenge. My goodness. The challenge in 2025 for our Aries fellow mates here. The sun sign Aries. This is walking boldly where others will not go. That's your words from the universe here. Walking boldly where others will not go. And that is your challenge here. And in a lot of ways, Aries are the ones that walk forward, but quite often in their ego selves and not in their spiritual selves. And this message from the universe is about walking forward now with your spiritual message. And what I'm getting here is that a lot of Aries are kind of shy to do that because people have known them in another sense, in their kind of bolder self, but all about I am. Whereas this one is boldly walking forward, sharing your truth with the larger public and your bigger spiritual family. And that's kind of not always seen as being a path for Aries, but every one of us has that path right now. So 2025 message from the divine: walk boldly forward where others have not been. Thank you for that one, universe. That's a bold message for Aries on a spiritual path. Where are we going? Yeah, we're going back here for Sagittarius. Let's do our 3 shuffles, personal shuffles. 2 for Sagittarius. Little bit of clashing here of cards. Is that what this is going to be about? Let's see. Well, it's certainly vibrant. This is Sagittarians playing out their wild man, wild woman. This is a beautiful card. This is your time, Sagittarius. 2025 is your time to shine like the brightest star. We may think that should be Aquarius because of the Aquarian age, but it's not so. 2025 is an initiation year for every one of us to be on our spiritual paths, looking and being with our spiritual tribe. And for Sagittarians, this is where you play your role. You play your role of flying out there free of all encumbrances is what I'm getting. And that's your divine message from above. That's flying free without any encumbrances. Flying free. Be your wildest self on the spiritual level, on that level that comes from deep inside of you, Sagittarians. I'm loving that for Sagittarius. So, the fire. So we have the Aries, the Sagittarius, and it's going from my mind here. Leo burns with that fire. Oh my goodness. We're going to our telepathy. Let me find these. We're going for Leo with our telepathy oracle cards. 2. Third private shuffle. What is coming up here? This is synchronicities. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchrony. Synchronicity for Leos. This is like really burning the flames of the spiritual power. Watch out now, Leos. You need to be, this is your divine message. You need to be catching all the synchronicities. Do not let any of them go past you. Do not think they're just a coincidence, something that's just happened and walk on by. Catch all of your synchronicities. Those are the words for you from the divine for 2025. What a beautiful message for Leos. And make sure that you write that down, because I'm not going to do this 2025 card reading for all of the signs again this year. That's our fire signs here. Okay, so we're going to go on to water, and we're going to do Cancer. For Cancer, we need Starseed Oracle again. What's going to come up here? That's the first shuffle. Second. What's our divine message here for Cancer? We've got 2 cards there. We'll take the top one. Star Keeper. I need to just quickly look at the rest of the words there with my better glasses. Cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Star Keeper. Now, for Cancerians, it can be very hard at the moment, as we are all still clearing past that last karmic cycle, to stay grounded, because they will still have the residue of their deep feelings about what has happened. And this is saying, be the star keeper, stay grounded. Be honest with yourself. That is your message that is coming just right in this moment from the divine. Be honest with yourself. That's a deep, deep message for our deeply feeling Cancerians. But we know how hard it's been for all of us as we let go of things that are not going to be traveling with us as we go forward now into the next cycle. The Aquarian cycle, the one where Pluto will take no prisoners. They are turfing out everything that is not required for this Aquarian age. They are turfing it over. The Pluto energies are turfing over everything that's been hidden. Be honest with yourself, Cancer. It's imperative at this time to do that, so that when you walk forward clean. You walk forward honest, not hiding anything. My goodness, thank you, Divine, for that one. This is all taking me a bit by surprise, because I've never done it in this way before, where we get the different decks and ask which deck for each star sign. But it's a very, very powerful read here. We're going from Cancerians to Pisces. And for Pisces, I'm being asked to use my own pack here. This is quite exciting. This is a pack of clarifying cards that I made myself. What is coming up for Pisces that needs to be leading them or with them, the thought that needs to be with them all year? Oh my goodness. And knowing a couple of Pisces myself, this is quite interesting. This is don't panic, stay calm. And right now, there's a lot of panic everywhere in the world, to be honest, because people are watching things fall, empires fall, ideas fall that were never true in the first place. Even in our workplace yesterday, there were 2 Pisces actually that were involved in this, and myself as the Libran. And I hadn't thought about this before, but something was happening where there was huge things hidden, and somebody was trying to hide behind huge coverings of, it's not me, I didn't do anything. And it's quite right, they didn't do anything, they didn't do their job, so other things were falling around them, and they were hiding behind a huge bluff. And I wanted to say to this person at the time, listen, just be truthful, just have a look at this in a different way. But there was no doing that, because they were completely hidden and they were completely covering over themselves like a big black cape went over their head. It was an interesting situation. And what your message, Pisces, is for the rest of 2025, for all of 2025, is don't panic, stay calm. So whenever something comes up that is confronting and is confronting your own truth or what you're hiding, then stay calm and just bring out of yourself the deeper aspects of what is going on. And what are we getting here? I think we have to stay with this as the divine message because it's written clearly. Don't panic, stay calm. That is your message for 2025, Pisces. Whatever is going on, don't go into that compulsive panic and cover things over or hide or walk away. That's another thing that Pisces do, and they do it in all different ways. Like this person yesterday just shut down the whole truth about the matter and was coming out with things that weren't even connected to it. And I could see that they'd just gone into a hole and there was no bringing them out. So we just had to walk away from the problem, but it will be dealt with on another level. So it's really interesting here. Message for Pisces: don't panic, stay calm. For 2025. Goodness, where are we going with Scorpio? We're going to the Goddess Oracle for Scorpio. One shuffle. Third shuffle here. It's been a difficult year I'm getting here for Scorpio. This is about, oh my goodness, this is about looking at all your relationships. The message for the divine here is, are you relating on the right level? And this you can ask yourself, Scorpio, about all the relationships, not just the long-term intimate ones, if you have any, but the compulsive ones I'm getting. That's an interesting word for Scorpios because they do dive sometimes into the darkest moments as well as the highest. They can crawl along the ground like snakes or fly like the eagle. And this is, are you relating on the highest level? Powerful, powerful words of going inwards here, Scorpio. Dare you do this? Because some of your significant relationships even may not be on the right level, that you're not coming forward as who you really are. And that's the only relationships for us now. All of our relationships are significant. Every way that we treat people, every way that we talk to people, that we operate with people, that we involve in our lives must be now on the higher level, the more spiritual level, the level coming from our soul and the soul's knowing. And there may be people here that are not even relevant in your lives anymore, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. But the words here are you relating on the highest level? And that is to be asked of all your relationships. So keep those words with you for 2025. We're going on to Earth now, and we're going to start with Virgo. We're going to go for Virgo with the telepathy oracle cards here. First shuffle. Second shuffle. Third shuffle. What are we getting here? The moment. Now, this is about a specific relationship, the significant relationship that a Virgo has. And this is about moments. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. And I would say here, this is something to come back to. When you've got moments of doubt about yourself, moments of discontent about your life, and you can't get out of it. You get stuck into that realm in your head, in that anxiety, in that disruption of thoughts pounding through your psyche. Then what this is, they're just giving me now more of a exact way of using this. This is about any time in your life. This is not, they're not using this, they're using this card, but they're not using it as the special a partner. They're saying the special moment. This is about, think of a special moment that brought you joy. Every time you come out of the now moment and get into your head in a confusion and not really relating to the joy in the now moment, then just think about a very special time when you were truly connected. Think about a moment that brought you joy, a lot of joy. So that's your message. Think of a moment, Virgo, and hold that with you so that you can use it any time you've come out of feeling good, come out of understanding who you are, your true self, and that you're no longer standing under that. And you therefore need to bring in something that will bring you back. So your words are going to be, I'm thinking of a moment that brought me a lot of joy. That's a really good affirmation, inspiration to bring in the moment for Virgos here. Let's go to Capricorn. We're going to Starseed Oracle for our Capricorns here. 2 shuffles. Capricorns have been having quite a hard time because of the rigidity and uniformity that they live within a lot, within their psyches. This is about coming out of that. And what do we get? Earth pulsing. Well, I'm loving those words. Let's just see what the little message is underneath here. This is about really using your earth side. You know, the fact that you are an earth sign and Capricorns are so disciplined and rooted in the earth and quite often rooted into old systems of the earth. This is about feeling the pulse of earth. This is earth pulsing. This is getting out in nature and lifting your spirits higher through the liveliness of nature, through the earth energy that pulses through nature. Okay, so for Capricorns, your words for 2025. Let me just look at this again. I am slowing down and linking to the pulse of nature or of nature spirits. Let's put that in there. I am slowing down and linking into the pulse of nature spirits. What a wonderful inspiration for you for 2025. And that takes you out of the other part of the earth energy, which is the earthiness and the heaviness and the grounding, doesn't it? It brings you into lifting up through the earth spirit rather than holding yourself down into the Capricorny, heavier earth energies. I'm loving that for Capricorns here. So we're Virgo, we're Capricorn, Taurus. Always takes me a moment to think of the last sign. Where are we going for Taurus? We're going back again to the telepathy oracle cards here. 2 shuffles for Taurians, another earth sign. Ooh, well, that is we're going to have to take 2. This is going to be interesting. Soul acceleration. Oh my goodness, you really can't make this up. Soul accelerate. This is speed up and chase the results you want. Your soul is preparing to re-establish trust in the process. This is so important for Taurians. This is accepting and working with your soul acceleration, because also this earth sign of Taurus have been having quite a hard time playing catch up and getting out of the things that are rooted, the ideas about life that are rooted inside them. I've been dealing with quite a few Taurians recently. Soul acceleration. Let's use these words here. These are coming in thick and fast. I am trusting and working with my soul acceleration, Taurians. I am trusting and accelerating with. I am trusting and working with my soul acceleration. Sorry, I'm getting lots of words coming in here. I am trusting and working with my soul acceleration. Those are your words for inspiration throughout 2025. Whew, I'm a bit overcome by all these energies here and all these different sources of inspiration through the different psyches of those born under the different sun signs. Let's really power this out for ourselves. I certainly will be doing that with my sun sign on the responsibility that I hold as a Libran within this human collective evolution plan for us to walk forward in 2025. Thank you for staying with me for this reading, if you're still listening. And please like the video so that more people can see this on the feed. Subscribing to the channel also helps so that, again, my videos get shown more on the feed. So thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me into your sacred space today. Have a great Sunday. Bye for now.